Hi, and welcome to your RADARSCOPE forecast for July 14th and 15th, 2020. I'm your host, Tony. Thank you for joining me. It looks like today we have high pressure dominating much of the United States, courtesy of weather.com, these maps. Weatherchannel.com, thank you very much. We have high pressure dominating much of the eastern two-thirds of the country, with popcorn showers associated in the south with a stationary boundary, and also out west, popcorn showers in the Four Corners region with a high fire danger threat stretching from Phoenix in the deserts to Las Vegas up to Reno and Utah as well. High fire dangers, low humidities values under 10%, as well as high winds and dry air is making for imminent fire danger. As you can see, the current temperatures, before we jump the radar scope here, the current surface temperatures are well above 100 degrees. As a matter of fact, in Midland and Odessa, Texas, they broke a record, and Del Rio broke a record of 112, tying a record of 112 degrees Fahrenheit. And of course, your normal spots in the desert, Palm Springs and Phoenix, tying each other at 108 and 109 respectively. Hot in the southeast, hot in the Midwest, hot everywhere. We're approaching the dog days of summer, and July, meteorologically speaking, is typically the hottest month on record here. And the National Forecast Maps also shows that with the National Weather Service here. We don't have any warnings in effect. We do have some warnings in effect in the upper Midwest, and we're going to check that out right now in RADARSCOPE. So let's jump over to our RADARSCOPE here. And as you can see, we have some storms coming east out of Minneapolis here, and one of these is severe thunderstorm warning here. It's in effect. Let's go to our warnings here. We'll zoom in here. This is moving just across the border here from Eau Claire into Wisconsin after leaving the Minneapolis-St. Paul region. As you can see, this line here is starting to have some bow echo effects to it here as it presses toward the east-southeast here. Just to put the storm track on some of these cells here, they're moving at about 33 knots at northeast at 33 knots. Some of these have been hail. We can go to our severe thunderstorm warning is in effect for Clark County. That's this county. Severe thunderstorm warning is in effect till 5:15 Central Daylight Time, and that's for Central Clark County. And the severe thunderstorm warning, the line was extended from Owen to Greenwood, about 6 miles east of Fairchild, moving at 45 miles an hour. The main threats of this is going to be straight line wind gusts of 60 to 50, 65 miles an hour, and hail up to a quarter-inch size hail. So if you're in Greenwood, if you have any of these communities here heading east from Greenwood to Loyal to Spencer, Marshfield, and those communities surrounding that, as we zoom out here, heading toward Wassaw and Marshfield in the next 45 minutes, you may want to seek shelter as a severe thunderstorm warning once again for Clark County. Now, shifting gears to the more macro perspective here, we have more showers in the upper Midwest. That is the only warned storm here. There's some storms here in Iowa. There's also, as far as warning, there is this flash flood warning here for the Manchester area in New Hampshire. So if you're in Manchester, Derry, Nashua up I-93 coming out of Boston, you might want to watch out for these storms here that are rotating around this upper level low. Flash flood warning for southwestern Rockingham County in southern New Hampshire. That's until 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Heavy rain across the Warren area. Rainfall rates of 1 to 3 inches an hour are expected. Remember, turn around, don't drown if you are involved in this area here. That's extending from Manchester south along I-93, Derry, and toward the border here with Massachusetts into the northern suburbs of Boston, Haverhill, Newburyport, Ipswich, Gloucester, and on into the Cambridge area. We see heavy rain extending into the Boston Metro, Cambridge, Winthrop, Chelsea. Heavy storms moving through. These cells are moving south at 15 knots and pushing off toward the Cape here, and also offshore here. So we have these storms here. We have a flash flood warning in effect for, once again, that expires in 2 hours for southwestern Rockingham County. That includes the cities of Raymond, Epping, and just to the east of Manchester, New Hampshire. Elsewhere, in the metro area here, we just have scattered showers. That is the only couple of warnings here that you can see. There is a special marine warning for Florida here, down here, off the southeastern coast of St. Augustine Shores. St. Augustine Shores. This expires here in 9 minutes. This is from Ferdinand Beach to St. Augustine, Florida, 20 nautical miles out. A strong thunderstorm is located over St. Augustine Beach, moving east at 10 knots And so small craft advisory is issued for St. Augustine Beach, Crescent Beach, Marineland, and those areas south. As you can see, there is some strong embedded thunderstorms here that could produce water spouts there off the shore of the Atlantic shore there, from South St. Augustine down to Crescent Beach and toward Marineland up I-95 there. So just be careful if you're in that area, if the boulders in that area. We just have the general pop-up showers here in the south. That's along the sea breeze here, as you can see, extending from north of Orlando, the land of Daytona, from the I-4 corridor, Daytona Beach, all the way into the interior section here up to the spine, following just to the east of I-75. We have that sea breeze convergence there, and the uplift providing showers for Florida, and this extends and that radar there until, but nothing severe warned. Some showers down here in Lakeland, Tampa, Orlando, Yeehaw Junction down to Port St. Lucie. Everything else looks clear, and that is pretty much it. Elsewhere, just expect hot temperatures. Expect the normal hot temperatures that we have here experiencing throughout the country. And that is your RADARSCOPE forecast for July 14th and 15th. Thank you very much for joining me, and have a great afternoon.